Horses, you can say what you want, was the lifeline of the work. Not only the mines. In them days, there was no caterpillars, there was no trucks. All your grading, most of that road around the lake was done with horses and wagons. And the horses, they developed the mine. Before they got the powerhouse going with compressors and that to push air down and put the stations for them locomotives, you see, the horses were kept on because they developed the mine where there was no air yet. They brought the coal out to where the locomotives would bring it to the bottom slope and out, and the horses kept going with the miners. Once the mine didn't develop anymore, then the horses were done.
So when you when they still had horses, you had them out and you trained them? You trained the horses or broke them and got them
I
ready?
broke them for a harness and fixed them up, you know what I mean. I doctored them, I shod them, but I broke them to put their harnesses on. Then they had the harnesses for underground. And every level, it's right there. B level was a barn for the horses. They worked the level.
Okay.
And they hauled the gold. Then 400 feet of rock, another level, C level. There was a barn there for them horses. Another 400 feet of rock, D level, another level of coal. There was a barn there. And they had barns just as good as outside. They were made nice. They had their mangers, their beddings, and the fire bosses and the pit bosses, whether they were working or idle days, see them horses, they only come out on the weekend because it was too hard for them to come up and out the slope. The horses outside and top slope come out every day from the rock tunnel to my barn. They had the feed, the water, everything was there. But anything that happened, I had to get down there in a hurry.
Yeah.
Well, the whistle blow for work or not work,
Yeah.
In the morning, 8 o'clock, the men started work. I harnessed Barney outside the barn, way down there by Bushtown. Put the harness, all right, Barney, go. He'd come up and go right into his little barn here at the work, but where he had to pull the cars. And he had his little stall there. They'd go throw him his hay. And when he was done, about 3 o'clock in the afternoon they would be, and the men were all getting ready to go on shift, getting their lamps and going up the yard, walking up towards the lamp house. And Barney was sent home to go. He was done. Oh, gee, you could hear them miners. Look out, here's Barney. He'd come and he'd chase them miners around and just play it, you know. Gallop on full speed. They'd get out of the way. They'd do all.